Welcome back to my channel. I'm Bola, also known as Strictly Dishes. So if this is the first time you're coming across this channel, please click on the subscribe button. And to all my amazing subscribers, I say thank you so much. On this channel, just as I said, I teach you how to cook like a pro. And guess what today? If you notice, a lot of stir fry recipes are popping up, and what would I gain if I don't teach my lovely subscribers? So today I'm going to be teaching you something very simple but lovely and very flavorful. I'm going to be teaching you stir fried yam, and wow, you just don't even need to break a bank. All you need to have is some yam or potatoes and some veggies, and we are good to go. So sit back, let's do this together. So welcome back. How you doing? How's family? How's work? How's business? You know, I ask you and no other person these questions because I want you and you alone to feel so comfortable when we're here together. So the first step for this stir fried yam is I'm going to marinate it. You know, I always do this marinating process so that you can know how to do it properly. Yes, I'm going to come in with some white pepper, and also I'm going to I've added my meat tenderizer so that it can help to speed up the cooking process. I'm going to come in with a little amount of salt and some seasoning cube. Yes, you know, the meat we're using, or rather the beef we're using, is not so much, so we have to make sure that everything is in the right proportion. I'm going to come in with some ginger and garlic. If you're conversant on this channel, you know that I don't joke with my ginger and garlic because it helps to heighten the flavor. I'm also going to come in with some diced onion. And what else do you think we're going to add? Okay, yes, today I'm actually adding something different to this marinade. This is actually a mix of oyster sauce, soy sauce, and sesame oil. I added half teaspoon each and blended all of them together to actually come up with this paste. And I'm going to come in with some sunflower oil just to seal that up. If you know, you know. Quickly, I'm just going to mix that up and make sure everything marries together. And I'm going to just keep this aside for at least an hour. You know, beef is a bit hard, and I want to make sure that everything just settles in. As you can see, I have peeled my yam. The first time I actually made this video, I actually used Irish potato for it, and that came out well. And so today I decided that let's make yam, and let me use yam and see how it goes. But you see, yam can actually be yam, let me use that word. So I'm going to chop this nicely, and so that it comes out really nice and crunchy. If you know, yes, you see the way I'm taking my time to actually cut this yam, because I don't want it big. I want everything to really look nice. You know, I always tell you, eat first with your eyes before you eat with your mouth. Yes, and on this channel we have learned that we do everything right and neat. So you can see how this is finely chopped, and this is it. And now it's even looking like if it's some potatoes, but if I don't tell you, you wouldn't know. But this is actually yam. So I'm just going to season this lightly. I'm going to come in with some salt, and yes, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of salt to this particular yam, and I'm going to come in with some cheap seasoning. Yes, you know I'm the queen of spice, and I have spices for everything. So I'm going to come in with some cheap seasoning to just make sure that this particular yam is very flavorful, and it has this I don't know how to explain it, but this particular seasoning is really nice for your fried chips, yam, and everything in the yam family. So in a clean pot, I'm going to add my marinated beef and just allow it to cook up it by itself, and this is going to be on medium heat. Yes, you can see I didn't add any more veg oil to this because it's definitely going to bring out the oil that I had put earlier. Yes, so you can see this is frying on medium low heat. This should take you about 10 to 15 minutes if you follow the process like this. So I'd like to know in the comment section, which of my videos have really impacted you the most, and which ones would you like me to create? Please, I would like to know in the comment section. And also, I just added some sausages, and I have fried this yam, and I am just tossing it into the frying pan. Yes, can you see how everything is looking really lovely? You see why I like to make my stir fry like this, because it makes me enjoy the yam more. Yes, when I just fry the yam and have to eat it maybe with an egg sauce or with stew, I get tired. But when I add all of this together, wow, I can finish the whole pan. Yes, can you see? I am just adding this yam, and the yam is looking really, really crunchy. And I'm gonna come in with some yellow pepper, some red bell pepper, some green pepper, and wow, 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 can you see how this is looking? I'm going to come in with some purple onion. Yes, this is all going to add some crunch and more flavor. Look at this carrot. Wow, now tell me you don't like what you're seeing in this pan, because this is how you do it. Easy peasy. I'm just going to toss these together. I'm just going to turn together. Now you should reduce the heat of your gas, or if not, you would not like what you would see. So I have reduced it to the barest minimum, and I'm just going to turn this together and make sure that okay, everything is going well. Wow, I love the burst of colors. I love everything I'm seeing. I'm going to still come in with some salt, because if you notice, I didn't season the vegetables and I don't want it to taste raw, so I'm going to come in with some salt and some seasoning cube. But just a small teaspoon of salt and seasoning cube will actually do. Then I come in with remaining soy sauce and oyster sauce that I mixed earlier. You see, this will just help to marry everything together. And I'm going to add some rosemary to finish this up. Wow, wow, wow. Now tell me that you don't like this, because this really looks nice and this is finished. But you know, we do things like a pro. I'm gonna finish this with some sesame seed for some crunch. Wow, the aroma in my kitchen is amazing, and this looks just so beautiful. You see, you really don't need to break a bank with the vegetables you have in your fridge or pantry, and whatever you have, you can actually make this. I used beef and sausages for this particular stir fry because I wanted two different protein choice. So you can actually use chicken and any other thing, but for me, I use beef and sausages. Wow, look at this actually looks like what you get in one of these restaurants, and this is me teaching you for no cost at all. So when you make this for friends and family and they ask you, where did you learn how to cook like this, please and please give us the credit. Tell them Strictly Dishes taught me how to cook like a pro. So I want to tell you something. Until next time I come your way, eat healthy and stay healthy. I remain your girl, Strictly Dishes.